Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got videos today from the Modern King.
We should call this, How Can I Make Myself Out to Be a Victim Today, while still maintaining the idea that I'm a strong, independent woman that doesn't need a man for anything, who probably lives in one of the most privileged countries in
100%.
the entire world, but probably didn't have the common sense that it takes to actually ask any of those individuals sitting down, whether they be a man or a woman, if they would surrender their seats so someone else could sit down. Most likely because they were afraid that that person might actually ask them why they should be sitting down instead of them when they got to the seat first. I wonder if they would have been willing to answer that question.
Nope, they've been confused.
So this guy that's been trying to take me out, finally picked a day. And so I was like, okay, well, what time and where? And he said, well, I don't know. Do you like coffee? Now, on a scale from 0 to 10, 10 being super and 0 being no at all, can I respond never on a first date?
This is the exact attitude that is honestly exhausting for men.
Really
My
is.
honest advice is to please show this attitude off as soon as possible to the men.
That's why you always ask for the coffee date. And then as soon as they do that, she's not worth it. Easy peasy, save me some money, lemon squeezy.
That you're speaking to, because at least then they will have an honest take of who you are as a person and how it would be to be in a relationship with you. And then at least that man will be free to either just focus on his own piece or find somebody else to focus on.
Today we have 2026 strict dating rules for guys. And
Okay.
violation of any of these rules is grounds for immediate termination. We're not
Gotcha.
playing around this year, guys. We're all down to business. Rule number 1. Has a bad day more than 25% of the year. You're gone. What do you saddle
I can't even be helped. That's just normal. Normal.
all the time for? Rule number 2. Miami, Nashville, Mexico trip without you. Safe travels, you're gone. Rule number 3. Out on any body of water when she doesn't own a boat. Whose boat are you
Unless the boat is with you.
on? If it ain't mine. Number 4. Any form of Botox. You're gone. Number 5.
I'm gonna go back on that 4. Remember, Botox can be used for medical purposes. Like I said, my friend uses Botox in these areas to help him relieve him of migraines. So I'm not gonna say no on any Botox. If it's cosmetic Botox, then no.
5. Your phone died and you fell asleep. Pass. You're gone. Ain't no girl letting phone die.
I don't know about the falling asleep thing. I fall asleep pretty early myself, but
They're
I
glued to their
understand.
hand, like
I
it's
understand.
a part of their body. Like they're born with it. So don't believe that shit this year. Rule number 6. Won't block her ex. Blocked and gone. Rule number 7. Is or was in a sorority. Self-explanatory. And rule
Pretty
number
much.
8. All her friends are guys. See ya. Never. These are strict rules for you guys out here this year. Gonna help you stay safe and get into a better situation if you follow these rules.
I think they're solid rules. Solid rules. As a man should have at least 2 cars completely paid off, no car payments.
Imagine a greasy with colored contacts, a wig, and no dad trying to tell you how to be a man.
Man have to be with you.
Money.
So how much money a week does he spend on you?
He ain't spent nothing yet, but he having that.
So why are you still with him if he's not spending it on you?
Oh, it's coming.
She got hold. Don't send her a good morning text. Send her some money. She's working for.
Just when I thought Instagram was safe, it's not. This guy has 1 mil on IG. If I don't receive no Zelle or Cash App, I ain't going. What?
It's genuinely concerning how many of them openly demand payment, putting a price tag on themselves without realizing what that makes them. The term gold digger doesn't even describe it anymore.
Yeah, they're just coochie slingers.
They've now gone to acting like a streetwalker, demanding payment and putting a price tag on themselves.
What do the women that beat men look like?
They look like normal women. Bro. This man might need some help. Blink twice, bro. Blink twice.
I'm not going to get a job because I take care of our children.
The kids are at school for 8 hours a day.
I'm just so sick and tired of being with a broke honestly. All of our friends have so much more money than us. Their houses are nicer, they have nicer things. Like, I've been telling you for years that, like, I want you to pamper me. I deserve to be treated like I'm a queen, and you're not doing that.
This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. This is why you vet them for 2-3 years.
Work all day, every day. I provide you with this place, right?
But it's not enough.
Then get a job too.
I'm not going to get a job because I take care of our children.
The kids are at school for 8 hours a day. What are you taking care of?
The man of the house is to be taking care of your family, to provide for your family. I should not have to. I take care of our kids. I am not. This is why
This is how entitled women have gotten. They think that being a stay-at-home wife and a mother is so hard. We've put motherhood at such a pedestal now that women think that being a mother is just beyond being a construction worker working 18 hours a day on his feet in the hot ass sun.
To create a Tinder.
Yeah, no, that's not why you created a Tinder.
Yes, it is.
No.
Then tell me why I created a Tinder.
Because you're
No, I'm
Pretty
not.
much.
I created a Tinder because my husband doesn't make enough money.
I wouldn't wish this fate on my worst enemy. Could you imagine working all day, then coming home to deal with that? Unless I'm hallucinating and seeing things that aren't actually there. She is slumped over on a very comfortable-looking couch with a roof over her head. So clearly, he's doing what she claims he isn't, while she is just being ungrateful, disrespectful, and may or may not have already cheated. But in her mind, she's the victim because the house isn't as big as her friend's house.
Which is just crazy, by the way. Like the comparison that these women compare to each other, and that like living with the Joneses. I think they call it something different now. I call it living with the Joneses still. But you know, women, that's what they all care about, is how their image looks in front of other people, especially their friends. Actually, a lot more strangers nowadays too.
You serious?
Ranking delusional beliefs women have about dating from Fantasyland to sometimes true. I'm
I
not
remember
ready
this
for a
clip.
relationship. I'm not ready, but she's on 3 dating apps, going on dates every week, and talking to multiple guys. She's ready, just not for you. C tier. I hate drama. She hates drama, but will go through your phone, screenshot conversations, and start an argument at 1 a.m. over a girl you spoke to 3
that sounds
years
like
ago.
an S
The
tier
drama
to
she
me.
hates is yours. Hers doesn't count. B tier. I
Oh,
just
B
want
tier?
something real. Says I just want something real, then ignores the consistent guy for the one who texts back once every 3 days. She says she wants something real, but she just doesn't recognize it when it shows up. A tier. My standards aren't that high. Her standards might not be high, they're just incredibly specific. It's like ordering from a restaurant. I want the steak cooked like the salmon with the sauce from the pasta, but make it taste like the chicken. That's not a standard, that is a custom order that doesn't exist. S tier. The right guy will wait. The right guy will wait assumes he's got no other options and unlimited patience. Good men have choices. If you make him wait too long, he becomes the right guy for somebody else.
Damn
C
right.
tier. I can tell when a guy is lying. Sometimes she can. Women do pick up on things men miss, but she also thought the last 3 situationships were different. D tier. Looks don't matter, it's all about personality. Personality matters. It's just easier to notice someone's great personality when you're already attracted to them in the first place.
True.
It's not shallow, it's human. B tier. I'm low maintenance. She just needs constant reassurance, daily compliments, and for you to remember every small detail she mentioned once 3 months ago. If that's what low maintenance looks like, what is high maintenance? S tier. Men only want one thing. Sure, men want that. We also want someone who's genuinely happy to see us, has our back, and doesn't make everything a battle. But men want peace and loyalty, just doesn't make as good of a tweet. B tier. If it's meant to be, it'll happen. If it's meant to be, it'll happen is a great way to put in 0 effort and blame the universe when it doesn't work out. Just exist prettily and the right guy will appear. Maybe that works in Disney movies, but in real life, you actually gotta do something. A tier. I know my worth. Everyone should know their worth, but worth is set by the market,
S tier.
not by you announcing it. You can think you're a Lamborghini all day, but if nobody's buying, the price isn't real. C tier. He should just know what I want.
See? Oh, not been an S, but okay.
No hints, no clues, no communication, but somehow you're supposed to just figure it out. Expecting men to just know is like being mad your GPS didn't take you somewhere you never typed in. S tier. I'm over him. She says she's over him, but still uses him as the benchmark. My ex used to do this. My ex never did that. If you're over somebody, why are they still the standard? B tier. I don't play games. She doesn't play games. She just takes 4 hours to respond on purpose, posts stories to make you jealous, and leaves you on red to see if you'll chase. Yeah, no games at all. S tier.
Why do women have no problem?
I didn't fully agree with all of those rankings, but they're pretty accurate.
Regular regulating their emotions at work, but can't seem to behave like an adult.
Why does my brother have a samurai sword going on right now? I don't hate it.
Anywhere else. First, skin in the game. It really just comes down to the amount of time and effort that was put into getting this job. If this job was just handed to her and she has no skin in the game, she won't give a about this job and likely will not be able to regulate her emotions very well. If she worked hard to get this job, she will treat it with respect. What can this tell us about modern dating? If your time and attention are given away for free, she won't value them.
Correct.
Number 2, protecting her name. A woman's reputation can roughly translate to her value. This is why a woman's greatest fear is public humiliation or being made to look stupid. The opinions of others really matter to this. So she doesn't want people at her work to think she looks bad. She doesn't want her family, her friends to know that she looks bad because she got fired. So she's going to control herself and behave. What does this tell us about modern dating? The advent of the internet meant the death of the community. So the guardrails of community opinion died with the internet. Before the internet, community and the opinion of the community about a woman acted like guardrails. People within their community would know if that woman was doing and the community's opinion of that woman really mattered to her. Now, with the globalization and digitization of a woman's identity, she doesn't give a about the community's opinion anymore.
Nope.
Number 3, masculine frame. At her work, there is a clear masculine frame, meaning there
Her
are
boss.
clear boundaries and consequences for her behavior that are non-negotiable. She understands this frame and falls into line when it exists. What does this say about modern dating? Her bad behavior is what you allow.
It all stems from a lack of accountability when they're used to getting away with everything they do.
And it's also the lack of holding them accountable. Remember, men always kind of let the accountability go on the wayside sometimes, but men just have to hold women more accountable nowadays, or just walk away.
It's not a surprise when they keep repeating the same problematic behaviors, fully expecting you to go along with it. Most of the problematic behavior we see falls under 2 categories: disrespect or entitlement. Do yourself a favor and never tolerate either.
And remember, ladies, all a man ever has to offer you is these things.
I'm going to go ahead and spare you all the time and energy because this is a 4-minute long video where she goes on to list every bad thing that a man could ever possibly do or say to you or give you, right? However, for those of us that don't live in feminist Lululand and we're here in reality, I would like to point out a couple of things. 1, this woman probably does not have a man. Number 2, these women never seem happy. And they're trying to convince you to not be around men because men will make you miserable and they'll give you trauma and diseases and heartache. And yet she doesn't have a man.
But
and she's
happy.
Still miserable. See, it doesn't help. They're trying to invite you into their misery. The phrase single women keep women single
It's a
is
solid
so true.
phrase.
This woman is trying to keep you single and in her misery because she wants company. Don't you dare let her.
You seem like the type that would do 50-50.
Interesting. Interesting.
Have you ever made a woman pay for herself on a date? Yes or no?
No. No, I have not. No. I feel I'm the provider of family.
You're the provider,
Yeah, I feel
so
like
you have money.
that's the role. We can get to that. Is that what you're here for?
No, I'm here for love.
Art.
But I can never love a broke man.
You got that?
So everybody put your head down if you don't have money.
Want a family for the sake of male validation. Here's
Guys, she got us. She got us, guys. Yeah, I just got a family, went into debt like crazy, child support, and on top of that, am paying $300,000 mortgage on a house that is unlivable just to look bad in front of my friends. She got us. She got us, guys. Also, this is the dumbest I've ever heard. Are we dead? How about, people get into families because, they want to be in a family. They, want to expand. They want to, live their life with their...
They've had a great family themselves. They saw great things with family. They want to create their own because they've had experiences of a wonderful family. That's me. There's some people that had the opposite, had no family or are by themselves. They want to start their family just as bad. There's plenty of people from all walks of life, from all backgrounds that still want families.
Their loved one, so on and so forth. Not because, oh, I'm doing this because of my boys. My boys are gonna think I'm so cool for this.
It's so weird to think that we're doing families for the boys. The boys don't care.
Yeah, gotta up my levels. I gotta get some aura points, you feel me? I gotta get 3 kids, a mortgage, and a stable income so I can look cool to my friends. What? How about you just do that because you want to? Has that never come to people's consciousness? Why is it always people do things for other people? What happened to, oh, we dress for ourselves? everyone does things for themselves, okay? Not everything is for someone else's pleasure. Can we stop with that whole thing?
She's inventing a bogus theory so she can have something to complain about. As I've said before, many of them simply enjoy complaining. It's like a hobby to them. Bonus points whenever it avoids accountability or victimizes themselves in some way.
Future is not going to be great for feminists. You guys are going to get the equality that you're asking for. Feminism empowered women to sign up for previously male-dominated careers that they quit. 48 to 73% of female lawyers quit either as junior associates or at mid-career. 73% of women who got engineering degrees in the past 15 years either have never entered the field professionally or quit early mid-career. These companies often bend over backwards to get women hired to the point of discrimination against male qualified candidates. Then women quit because they don't want to work the long hours or deal with the levels of stress for an extended period of time, with women being 2.5 more likely to take antidepressants than men. Feminism has empowered women to go to college and take out loans they can't afford for career paths that will not generate them income to pay off those loans.
Men have higher debt than women.
Right, because women put their biggest expenses on their husband's credit card.
Correct. It's like all we have to do is point out facts and real statistics, and it just destroys the feminist arguments and ideas, right? Like even the forced doctrine. Women cannot be free and strong and independent without men. Why? Because men are stronger. We can easily take it all away if we wanted to. You're lucky that men don't. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. See you guys next time.